shadow of slavery, a songbird sings. Oh, songbird, fly, come near to me, bring me alive so I might see in your voice my heart takes wing. To your gentle tune I reach and cling. Through iron bars she stretches her hand, a trembling hope in a sorrowed land. The songbird perches close and free, and sings of places she longs to be. But as daylight fades, the skies turn gray, the songbird's voice begins to wane in a way. The chains grow heavy, her spirit strained, yet in her mind the songbird's song remains. Me.
A young black girl sits alone in a rocking chair that creaks and moans, watching as the white children go to new families that they'll soon call home. She wonders why they get to leave, while she's still stuck here in this place, why nobody wants a girl like her, with dark skin and a different face. She sees the looks that people give her, the disdain and the subtle hate, and though she tries to keep her head up, she feels the sting of their cruel fate. For she knows that in this world, the colour of her skin will always matter, and though she longs to be free, her dreams are often shattered. But still she sits and rocks alone, with tears streaming down her face, wondering why she's not enough, for someone to want to embrace. And though she's just a little girl, her heart is heavy with pain and sorrow, for the echoes of yesterday still linger and will haunt her into tomorrow. But through the tears and through the pain, she finds a strength deep down inside, a strength to rise above the hate and to never let her spirit hide. For she knows that she's worth something, that she's more than just her skin, and though the echoes of yesterday may linger, she'll keep fighting until she wins. And so she sits and rocks alone, with a heart full of hope and pride, for she knows that one day she'll find a family that will take her inside. And though the journey may be long, and the road may be hard to tread, she knows that with each passing day she'll rise above the hate and dread. And so she sits and rocks alone, with a spirit that will never die, for she knows that the echoes of yesterday will one day fade and say goodbye. Angel. In the sky so bright and blue, a beautiful angel flew, with wings of white and golden hue, and a heart that beats for justice true. Her eyes shone like the stars above, filled with compassion, kindness, and love. She believed in equality for all, and fought against inequality's thrall. She soared across the land so wide, helping those who were denied, their right to live with dignity and be treated with equality. She stood up for the oppressed and weak, and spoke out against the cruel and bleak. She fought for justice with all her might, and never gave up the righteous fight. Her beauty shone from deep within, her wings of hope uplifted many a chin. Her light shone bright for all to see, as she fought for equality and liberty. So let us all take her as an inspiration, and fight for justice with dedication, for a world where everyone is treated right, and the angel's dream becomes a reality bright. Beyond the broken stars, a young woman's dreams lie shattered, her heart is torn and badly battered. Her brother's life so cruelly taken, by hands that left her heart forsaken. She grieves for all the hopes they shared, the dreams they had, now unprepared. Her brother's life, so full of light, snuffed out by hate in the dead of night. She feels the weight of injustice deep, a wound that's hard to ever keep, from bleeding out, and from the pain that echoes through her heart again. For in her mind the memory stays of all the hopes and brighter days, of all the love and laughter shared before her brother's life was spared. But now she mourns, her heart in pain, and in her mind she'll see again the face of hate that took her kin, and all the pain it brought within. Yet in her heart she knows it's true, that she'll stand up and see it through. She'll fight for justice, love and peace, until the hate and pain do cease. And though her dreams lie shattered now, she'll rise again, she'll take a bow, for in her heart she still holds dear the hope of a world free from fear. Beyond the Veil. In the city of lights, where jazz notes dance, a young black woman takes her chance. Her voice so sweet, her spirit high, she sings her heart out, reaching for the sky. But despite her talent, her beauty rare, she's met with hate and an unfair share. For the colour of her skin, a barrier strong, she's forced to use the back door, where she doesn't belong. Beyond the veil of segregation's might, she fights for her place, for her right, to be seen and heard, to be treated fair, to enter the club without a care. Her voice a beacon, a song so pure, it pierces the night, the hatred's lure. Her courage shining, a light so bright, it ignites a flame, a spark of might. Beyond the veil, she finds her way, her voice ringing out, a call to play. With every note, she breaks the chains and rises up above the pains. She sings of hope, of love and grace, a shining star in a darkened place. Her voice a reminder of all that's true, that beauty and talent come in all hues. Beyond the veil, she stands tall, a shining example, breaking down the wall. With each new day, a victory won, and the battle for equality is far from done. Broken wings. A little girl with broken wings, once silenced by cruel, painful things. But though her heart was filled with woe, she dreamed of brighter days, you know. Her wings may be broken, torn apart, but hope still flickered in her heart. And though she stumbled in the dark, she longed for light, a brand new start. So day by day, she spread her wings. Though battered and bruised, she began to sing. For every time she dared to try, a piece of her broken wings would fly. With time and love her wings did heal. No longer bound by pain, she could feel. And though her scars may still remain, she knew that she was whole again. So let this be a tale of hope for every little girl who's known the rope. of pain and fear and broken things, for broken wings can heal and let you rise up high. Burdened truth. A young black girl with eyes so bright carries a burden day and night. The secrets her family holds so tight weigh heavy on her heart, like a darkened sight. She knows the truth behind their lies, the pain they feel, the tears they cry. But still, they hide behind their disguise, and the girl feels alone, like a wounded prize. She wishes they would break free and let their secrets finally see. For in the truth, she knows they'll be free from the burdens that hold them to decree. The girl stands strong with a heart so true and wonders what she can do to help her family break through the walls of lies and start anew. She speaks the truth with all her might and hopes her family will see the light. For in the truth, she knows it's right to let the secrets finally take flight. The girl feels the weight lift off her chest as her family opens up and confess. The truth behind lies at last addressed, and the girl feels hope like a sweet caress. For in the truth, she finds a way to help her family start each day with honesty and love on display, and the girl knows it's the only way. The truth behind lies a heavy load, but in the end, it's the only road to freedom, love, and a brighter abode, and the girl knows it's the only code. For in the truth, she finds the light to guide her family through the night, and the girl feels hope, like a new insight, that the truth behind lies is always right. Cries of freedom. Amidst the cotton fields, beneath the sun's scorching heat, a young black girl dreams of a life complete. Her hands roughened by labour, her heart weighed down. She longs for freedom, to be unbound. She listens to the whispers of the trees, to the songs of the birds, their freedom a reminder of the life she yearns, her spirit unbroken, her will unbent. She longs to break free, to be independent. Her dreams take flight on the wings of hope. A future without chains, without the burden of toil and cope. Her cries of freedom, a voice of defiance against the oppression, the cruelty and the silence. She imagines herself running through fields of gold, a world where her worth is no longer bought or sold, where her soul can soar, where her heart can sing, where freedom reigns and her spirit can take wing. Her cries of freedom echo through the night, a call to break free, to stand up and fight, for a life worth living, for a future bright, for a chance to live in the warmth of light. The shackles may bind her, but her spirit is free. Her dreams of freedom will always be a beacon of hope in the darkest of days, a reminder of the strength that will light her way, for the cries of freedom cannot be silenced. The dream of a life cannot be denied, and one day soon she will break free to live the life that she was meant to be. Crow. She thought that freedom was at hand, that slavery was a distant land. But in the world outside her door, she found that freedom was no more. The chains that bound her might be gone, but now she faced a different a world of hate and segregation, where justice had no obligation. The colour of her skin was all that mattered in a world so small, where doors were closed and eyes were shut, and hate was dressed up like a nut. She fought for freedom, fought for rights, and in the face of endless fights, she stood up tall, she stood up strong, and sang a song that lasted long. Her voice was heard across the land, a voice that spoke of hope so grand. And in her heart she knew the truth, that freedom was for all, not few. So let us honour her brave heart, and pledge to do our little part, to fight for justice, fight for peace, and let her legacy never cease. Dare to dream. A little black girl with dreams of flight looked up at the sky, a canvas of light. And though the world may not see her worth, she knew she had a voice, a power, a birth. For in her heart she carried the flame of freedom, justice, and love's sweet refrain. And though the world may try to bring her down, she stood her ground, she wore her crown. And every day she dared to dream of a world where all could live and beam, with hope and joy and hearts so true, and where her dreams could be realised too. For though the road may be long and hard, and though the path may be fraught with scars, she knew that she could break the chains and rise above with love's sweet refrain. So let this be a song of light for every little black girl who's faced the fight. For in her dreams there lies a power that can heal the heart in its darkest hour. Dreams of freedom's light. In dreams she dances, wild and free, unchained beneath a boundless sky. A slave by day, but when eyes close, she soars where only eagles fly. The fields fall soft beneath her feet, her laughter bright, her spirit light. The weight she bears fades into mist, a shadow lost in velvet night. She walks through meadows, gold and green, where rivers sing a song of grace. The stars, like jewels, her crown adorn, no chains to mar her gentle face. Through forests deep and mountains high, she wanders where the wind is kind, and in this realm of dusk and dawn, no mark of sorrow mars her mind. Yet morning breaks, the dream retreats, its fading whispers left behind. But still she holds its golden thread, for in her heart she's unconfined. Dawn's whisper. In the soft light of morning, I stand by the wall, watching them come, watching them call, taking the hands of the others away, while I'm left alone in the whispering grey. I press close to the families who pass by each day. Take me, I'm here, is what I try to say. But my voice, it falters, caught in the hush, as they look right through me with barely a brush. Am I a shadow that lives in the dawn, fading to nothing as the others move on? Or a voice they can't hear, just a whispering breeze, as they laugh and smile with such effortless ease? My skin, my hair, a deeper shade, it hides me, shields me, makes me afraid. I reach out my heart, I hold out my hand. Take me, I whisper. Please, understand. I want to be held. I want to be known. I want a place that I can call home. But their eyes skip past, a glance here and there, like I'm part of the air, just floating nowhere. In my dreams, I'm a bright morning light. They gather around me, their faces alight. But daylight breaks, and I'm back in my bed, still whispering softly, with words left unsaid. Take me. I'm here. See the child that I am. Hold me. Love me. Just reach for my hand. But my voice fades away in the crisp morning air, and I'm left, like a shadow, just lingering there. Dream. In shackles forged by a dark decree, a young black girl dreams of being free. Her eyes reflect a distant sky, yearning for wings, yearning to fly. In the cotton fields, under the sun's cruel gaze, she dreams of freedom in myriad ways. Chains of history clasp her tender wrists, yet within her beats a spirit that persists. Whispers of liberty, carried by the wind, inspire her heart, where courage is thinned. Through the night, where shadows linger, she craves a world where freedom's a singer. Her spirit dances to a silent song. In the stillness of the night, it's strong. Moonlit hopes shimmer in her eyes as she prays for dawn's emancipating skies. In the quiet corners of her stolen days, a young black girl dreams, and courage sways. Yearning for freedom, a timeless plea, she holds the flame of hope, longing to be free. Dreams of freedom. In the darkness of the night, a young girl closes her eyes so tight, and in her dreams she takes flight, away from the pain, the fear, and the blight. For in her waking hours she is bound by the chains of slavery that keep her down. But in her dreams she roams around, in a world where freedom is found. She runs through fields of green and gold, with the sun shining down, so bold. She feels the wind on her skin so cold, and the joy in her heart so untold. She dances with butterflies in the air, and sings with birds without a care. In her dreams, she has not a single fear, for in her dreams, she is free, my dear. She wanders through the forests deep, and climbs the highest mountain peak. She feels the earth beneath her feet, and the wind that carries her so sweet. For in her dreams, she is not a slave, but a young girl with the world to crave. And though the morning light may break, her dreams of freedom she'll never forsake. For in her dreams, she finds the strength to carry on through every length. And though the road ahead may be tough, her dreams of freedom will always be enough. Dreams take flight. A young girl sits and dreams each night of magic lands and fairy lights. She dreams of castles in the sky and unicorns that fly on high. Her dreams take her to wondrous places, full of joy and smiling faces. She dances with the stars above and sings with birds that bring her love. She dreams of oceans deep and wide, of mermaids singing by its side. She swims with dolphins in the sea and feels so happy, wild and free. Her dreams take her to secret lands where she can play and make new friends. She laughs and sings and dances so, with happiness that seems to grow. And though her dreams may fade with dawn, their magic stays with her all day long. For in her heart she holds them dear, and keeps their beauty ever near. And when she grows up, she'll know that dreams are more than just a show. They hold the key to who we are, and guide us to our shining star. Echoes of yesterday. A little girl with eyes so wide carries with her the pain inside. Her parents were once slaves, she knows, and in her heart the memory grows. Though they are free, the weight remains, and in her heart she bears the stains of all the pain that came before, and all the wounds that never bore. She feels the weight of history, and in her heart the mystery of what it means to truly be a child of those who were not free. She dreams of days where all are one, and all the pain and hate are done. A world where love and justice reign, and freedom's song is heard again. For though she carries all this weight, her heart still sings, she will not hate. She'll rise above, she'll break away, and chase the light of a brighter day. And so she dreams of what could be, a world where all are truly free. And in her heart, she'll carry on the hope of a world where love has won. In the mansion of her master. In the mansion of her master's house, a young black woman toils and works. Her hands are rough, her spirit cowed, as she tends to the endless tasks. She sweeps and cleans and cooks and serves, and tends to the needs of the master's kin. But in the quiet of the late night hours, she hears a whisper that chills her skin. A ghostly whisper in the halls, that speaks of freedom and of hope, that tells her that she's more than just a slave with a heavy yoke. The whispers tell of a time to come, when the chains will be broken and the bonds undone, when the world will be just and fair, and every soul will be free and one. And though the whisper is faint and small, it fills her heart with a glimmer of light, and she begins to dream of a life outside, of the darkness and the endless night. For in the whisper she finds a hope that burns bright and strong within her soul, and though she's still a slave in name, she knows that she can make her spirit whole. And so she listens to the ghostly voice that speaks to her in the quiet of the night, and though the journey may be long and hard, she knows that she must keep up the fight. For though the whisper may be faint, it's a promise of a brighter day, and she'll keep on working and fighting until the chains of slavery are thrown away. And when that day comes, she'll stand tall with a heart full of hope and pride, and she'll remember the ghostly whisper that gave her the strength to fight and abide. Playing for freedom. Her fingers dance across the keys as music fills the silent breeze. A young woman sits at the piano's throne, her heart aching for a life unknown. Forced to play, her talent bound, her freedom tied to every sound. She knows that she must play with grace if she's to find a better place. Her heart soars with each melody as she dreams of what could be, a life of freedom, pure and bright, where she can chase her dreams to light. Her fingers move with gentle ease as she plays on, her heart to please. The music flows, and with each note, she hopes that freedom is her coat. For though she's bound to play each day, she knows that there's another way. She'll play with all her heart and soul to break away and reach her goal. And so she plays, with hope so strong, her spirit rising with each song. And in her heart, she knows it's true, that one day she'll be free anew. Rise up. A young woman stands with eyes ablaze, her heart set on a brighter day, for she's been born into the chains of slavery's unyielding reign. But in her heart a fire burns, a longing for the world to turn towards a brighter, freer way, where love and justice lead the way. And so she rises up to fight, to break away from all the might of those who keep her bound and held, and all the pain that they have dealt. She knows the road is long and hard, but in her heart she holds the card that justice and freedom will prevail, and all the chains will break and fail. For she stands not just for her own, but for all the souls who have known the weight of slavery's cruel yoke, and all the pain that it has spoke. So let us stand with her in grace, and lift her up to take her place as a champion of love and light, and all that's good and just and right. Shadows of the past. A young girl walks with hesitant steps into a world that's new and strange. Her chains have been lifted, her body free, but her mind still bears the scars of pain. For she's lived a life of servitude, of being owned and bought and sold. And though she's now a free woman, the echoes of the past still hold. She doesn't know what it means to be free, to make her own choices and dreams, to go wherever her heart desires, and to believe in what she believes. Her eyes are wide with wonder as she looks around at the world, but fear still grips her heart as she thinks of what might unfurl. For the world can be a cruel place, and the scars of the past run deep. And though she's now a free woman, the wounds are still too steep. But she takes a step forward, and a glimmer of hope starts to grow. For she knows that with each passing day, the echoes of the past will slow. And with each step she takes towards a new tomorrow, she knows that she'll find her way through the pain and through the sorrow. For she's a strong and brave young woman with a heart full of hope and love. And though the echoes of the past may linger, she knows that she'll rise above. And so she walks into the future with courage in her heart and soul, for she knows that with each passing day, the echoes of tomorrow will grow. She sings of hope. She stands at the back where shadows fall, a hidden figure pressed to the wall, where whispers and stares all blend in the dark, and her place is set far from the spark. Each night she enters through the back, with head held high, spine stiff and slack, a woman of grace, a vision of pride, with the world's weight clenched inside. But when she sings, oh, how she soars, a voice like light that sweeps and pours through rooms that never knew her name, through spaces soaked in silent shame. Her songs rise up, like wings unfurled, above the hatred in this world. She sings of skies that stretch and bloom, of dawns that break the darkest gloom. The crowd leans close to feel her soul, a voice that fills the empty hole. And yet, despite their hands that praise, they'll never meet her steady gaze. For she's the song, but not the sight, the voice they hear, but not their right. And as they sip and smile and sway, She knows she'll leave the other way. But her songs are stars in a midnight sky. They whisper, rise, and dare, defy. They echo back from doors denied, with all the pride she holds inside. She sings of hope, of freedom's face, of dreams that cross the steepest race, of a future bright and warm and near, where voices soar, unbound by fear. And though they hush and turn away, she sings of hope, come what may, for in her voice she knows the way to rise, to stand, to find her day. Silent whispers. A young girl's voice, so soft and low, whispers out a tale of woe. Her eyes, they speak of endless pain, and in her heart she bears the stain. She tries to speak, but cannot find the words to make them understand. Her cries are stifled, choked away, and in the night she starts to pray. For in her dreams she seeks release from all the pain that will not cease. She longs to break away and fly, and leave behind a life of lies. But in the whispers that she shares, she finds the strength to lay her cares at someone's feet who will understand and take her gently by the hand. For though her voice may be so weak, her spirit strong, and she will seek to find the hope that she's been told can break the chains that she'll unfold. So let us listen to her voice and give her hope and give her choice to break away and start anew and live a life that's pure and true. Songbird. A young black girl, with a heart so pure, walked down the lane, with burdens to endure. The weight of prejudice, the sting of hate. She felt it all, like a cruel twist of fate. But one day, as she walked along, she heard a bird singing, a joyful song, its voice so sweet, like a lullaby, and the girl felt a spark, like a firefly. The songbird's song, a melody so clear, filled the girl's heart with hope and cheer. For in the bird's voice she found a way to rise above and seize the day. The girl felt the weight of prejudice and strife, but the songbird's song gave her a new life. For in its voice she heard a message so true that love and hope will always come through. The songbird sang with a voice so strong, and the girl felt her heart break out in song. For in the bird's message she found a way to fight for justice day by day. The girl walked on with a newfound light, and the songbird's song gave her the might to face the world with a spirit so free, and let her heart soar like a bird in the tree. The songbird's song, a beacon of hope for the girl and all who find it hard to cope. For in its voice we hear a call to rise above and stand tall. The girl listened to the songbird's voice and felt her heart start to rejoice. For in its message she found a way to chase her dreams and seize the day. The songbird's song, a gift so rare, and the girl felt blessed beyond compare. For in the bird's message she found the key to unlock the door and set herself free. The songbird sang and the girl felt alive, and she knew that the bird's message would survive. For the bird's song would live on, and the girl felt hope like a new dawn. The ghostly whisper. In the hush of night, a breath draws near, a voice like mist, soft yet clear. It weaves through shadows, fierce and sweet, a murmur light as summer heat. Child, it calls, lift up your head. There lies a land beyond this dread, where chains fall loose, where burdens cease, a land of light, a land of peace. She stirs, though bound by iron clasp, and feels a warmth within the grasp of words unseen, a phantom's touch, a voice that dreams, that promises much. Close not your eyes to the morning's face, there waits for you a freer place. A land of rivers wide and strong, where sorrow's chains don't hold for long. The whip may bite, the hand may bruise, but hope, once heard, is hard to lose. And in her heart a flicker grows, the faintest light that barely shows. She feels the call beyond the veil, a whisper clear against the gale. Walk tall, dear child, for days will come when your soul finds its only home. A ghostly voice, a spectral hand, it points her toward a promised land. And though she weeps in silent night, she dreams of days in open light. Hold fast, it fades, a final sigh. Lift up your gaze toward the sky, for though the road is long and steep, freedom waits where spirits leap. The Last Railroad. A young girl flees in dead of night, her heart ablaze, her eyes alight. She seeks to break away from chains and leave behind her life of pains. Through darkness deep she makes her way, her spirit strong, her will to stay. She hears the sound of freedom's bell and knows that she must break the spell. She joins the ones who came before, who sought to find a different shore. She takes their hand and they lead on. Through woods so dark, they travel long. The road is rough, the path is steep, but in her heart she has to keep the dream of freedom, strong and bright. The hope that she will see the light, and then at last she sees the dawn and knows that she has journeyed on. She feels the warmth of sunlight's grace, and in her heart she finds her place. She joins the ranks of those who dared to break away and be prepared, to face the world with open eyes, and find a life that never dies. So let us honour her brave soul, and pledge to never lose control of what it means to be so free, and cherish hope eternally. The Last Wish. A beautiful young woman, skin so dark, her eyes shine bright, like a flickering spark. A heart of gold, so pure and true, but burdened with a weight she can't undo. She's free from chains, from slavery's hold, but her family remains in the field so cold. She weeps and cries, her heart in pain. For her family's freedom she must obtain. She vows to fight, to find a way, to break the chains, to make them sway. She'll do whatever it takes, no matter the cost, for her family's freedom, her heart embossed. Her last wish before she passes on is to see her family, no longer as pawns, to feel their embrace, to hear their laughter. For their freedom she'll strive ever after. She'll work and toil, day and night, to give them hope, to show them light. She'll break the chains that hold them down, and lift them up to wear a crown. Her last wish, a powerful force, to change the world, to chart a new course. For she is strong, she is brave, and nothing can stop her, not even the grave. Her legacy will live on for all to see, a woman of courage who fought to be free. Her last wish, a beacon of hope for all those who struggle just to cope. The slave's lament, to the land of the free and the brave. From my mother and my father I am torn, to weep the sad tears of a slave. My life is but a shadow of hope, a future bleak, no chance to cope. The chains that bind me cannot break, the pain I feel cannot shake. My heart aches for a world unknown, a place of freedom where I can roam. But my dreams are shattered, my heart is torn, for in this life I am but a pawn. The tears that fall from my eyes are a testament to my demise, for in this life I am but a slave to the masters who hold me in their cage. But still I hold on to a flicker of hope that someday I'll be able to cope and break free from these chains of pain, to a life of freedom where I can reign. So I cry out to the land of the free to come and rescue me from the clutches of this cruel fate, and to open up the door to a new, hopeful state. For I am a young girl with dreams so big, and though my soul may feel the rig, I hold on to a hope that will never die, that one day I'll be able to fly. The secret in the shadows. In the shadows, there's a secret that hides, a tale of a young woman with secrets inside. Her steps are silent, her breath held tight, as she moves through the darkness of the night. Her eyes search for something unseen, a glimmer of hope, a chance to dream. But in the shadows, nothing is clear, and the secrets held there only add to the fear. There's a mystery that lingers in the air, a feeling of unease, a sense of despair. The young woman knows what's at stake, and the secrets she holds, she cannot fake. In the shadows, she finds a light, a glimmer of hope that shines so bright. She holds on tight to what she knows, and the secrets she keeps, they never show. For in the shadows, there's a power unseen, a force that's strong, but not always clean. The young woman knows what she must do to keep the secrets safe and true. And so she moves through the darkness alone, a mystery to all. But she's found a home. In the shadows, she finds her strength, and the secrets she holds, they will go to great lengths. For in the mystery of the secret in the shadows lies a story of courage that's hard to swallow. But the young woman holds on, and she'll never give in, for the secrets she holds, they'll never win. The Songbird. A young girl with a voice so pure sings out her heart, her thoughts obscure. With each note she finds her release, in her mind she's granted peace. Her voice, a light in the dark, a fleeting moment, a spark that sets her free from the pain, the hardship that she can't explain. With each breath she finds her way, through the night, through the day, her voice, a beacon in the mist, a ray of hope that can't be missed. And though the world may be unkind, and life may be hard to define, her voice remains a constant guide, a force of nature she can't hide. So let her sing, and let her be the girl whose voice sets her free, for in her song she finds her might, and her spirit takes flight. truth behind lies. A little girl with eyes so bright, her smile a beacon of pure delight, but deep within her heart did hide a secret pain, the truth behind lies. For though she laughed and played each day, her innocence slowly slipped away, and though she tried to hide the pain, her lies could not conceal the strain. So every night she lay in bed, her tears a silent secret thread, for fear of what the truth might bring, and what her lies could never sing. But then one day she found the strength to break the chains of fear at length, and though the truth was hard to bear, her heart was lighter in the air. For though the pain may still remain, she no longer lived in fear and shame, and though her scars may never fade, she learned that she could still be brave. So let this be a tale of light, for every little girl who's hid from sight, for in the truth there lies a power that can heal the heart in its darkest hour. The weight of secrets. She wears her secrets like chains of stone, hidden in places no light has known. They cling to her bones. A silent ache, a burden carried, never to break. Each secret guarded, fierce and tight, wears her down in the still of night. A shadow's whisper, a silent scream, echoed in moments she'll never redeem. The weight grows heavy, deep and long, turning her laughter into a song of quiet sorrow, of hidden scars, of battles fought beneath her stars. She smiles through days, a polished mask, but inside secrets curl and bask in hollow rooms where echoes play, where ghosts of her past won't go away. Her heart bears marks that time won't heal. Each scar a truth she'll never reveal. Yet, in her silence, strength is born, a warrior's heart, battered and worn. And though her secrets press her low, there's power in the things we don't show. For even bent beneath their weight, she rises steady, brave and straight. But in quiet moments, she feels the strain of all she carries, all her pain, the weight of secrets, dark and deep, forever hers, alone to keep. The weight of secrets. A young black woman walks alone. The weight of secrets, the seeds sown. She feels the whispers, the unaccepting looks, the secrets of racism, like sharpened hooks. She walks through shadows, afraid to be seen. The secrets of racism, like a nightmare's dream. She feels the weight upon her chest, the secrets of racism, a constant test. She hears the whispers, like the rustling leaves, the secrets of racism, like an unhealed disease. She feels the stares, like daggers sharp, the secrets of racism, tearing her apart. She wonders why the world's so cruel, the secrets of racism, like a never-ending duel. She tries to hide from the secret's might, but the shadows follow through the darkest night. She longs for peace, for love and light, the secrets of racism, like a never-ending fight. She seeks for justice, for a world of right, where secrets don't lurk in the shadow's sight. The secrets of racism, a weight so heavy, but she will not falter, she will not levy. She will stand tall and face the day, and fight the secrets, come what may. For in her heart she knows the truth, that love and hope will conquer the uncouth, and she will rise, like a phoenix from ash, a symbol of hope for all to relish. The secret in the shadows, a weight she bears. But with courage and strength, she'll break the snares, and in the end, she'll find the light, and the secrets of racism will lose their might. Unbound strength. In the face of hardship and strife, Black women rise with grace and might. Their resilience shines through the night as they stand firm with all their might. Their strength is not just in their arms, but in their hearts, where love abounds. They bear the weight of many storms, and still they rise, unbroken, unbound. From the days of slavery to now, Black women have faced countless trials, but they have always found a way somehow to push through, to thrive, to smile. They are warriors, bold and true. Their spirits cannot be broken. They rise up when they are through and keep on fighting unspoken. Their beauty shines through every scar, and in their eyes you can see the stars. For they are queens, they are divine, their strength and courage truly sublime. So let us celebrate these women, whose strength and beauty know no bounds, and let us honour their resilience as they stand tall on hallowed grounds. For they are a testament to the human spirit, to the power of love and grace, and in their strength we find our own as we walk with them in this sacred space. Where all are free. A little black girl sits and listens to the stories her grandparents tell of a time long gone and forgotten, of a life lived in slavery's hell. They tell her of the fields they worked under a scorching southern sun, of the lashes they received if their work wasn't done. But through the pain and suffering, they dreamed of a better life, of a day when they'd be free from the whips and chains and strife. The little girl's heart beats fast as she hears their tales of woe. But in their eyes she sees a glimmer of hope that she didn't know. For they tell her that despite it all, they never lost their will to fight for their freedom and rights, and to never give up until. And so the little girl takes hope from the stories of her kin, and dreams of a world where all are free, and where hate and prejudice don't win. She knows that the road ahead is long, and that the fight is far from done, but with the strength of her ancestors, she knows that victory can be won. And so she closes her eyes and dreams of a world where all are equal, where the scars of slavery are healed, and where freedom is truly meaningful. Without a choice, in shackles bound, a young girl dreams of sunlight warm and gentle streams. She longs to feel the grass beneath, to be free from her life of grief. She toils each day without a choice, no respite from her master's voice. She dreams of running wild and free, of living life how it should be. Her spirit strong, her heart ablaze. She knows that freedom is her way. She dreams of leaving all behind and finding peace that she can find. She'll take a chance, she'll risk it all to break away from her captor's thrall. Her dream of freedom keeps her strong and helps her to endure for long. Her eyes are light with hope and grace. Her spirit yearns for a better place. She knows that freedom can be won, and with each dream her hope lives on. So let her dream, let her aspire, for freedom is her heart's desire. And though her body may be bound, Her spirit soars, and she'll be found. Echoes of tomorrow. She lies in bed and dreams of a world where freedom reigns and flags unfurled, a world where all are equal, free, where hate and prejudice no longer be. She dreams of days where she can roam, where barriers and chains are forever gone, a world where she can reach her goals, where fear and anger no longer tolls, a world where colour and creed don't matter, where kindness and love are all that scatter, where every voice is heard and seen, where everyone's dreams can come to be. She dreams of peace in every land, of open hearts and helping hands, of people working together as one, of wars and fighting forever done. She dreams of a world without strife, of a world where every soul can thrive, of hope and love for all to share, of a better tomorrow beyond compare. She wakes up from her dream so sweet and vows to make it her life's feat, to make the world a better place, to spread love, kindness and grace. For though her dream may seem so far, she knows that with each small star, the world can change, and so can she, to create a future that's truly free.